organization. They're of political leaders, state leaders that are there in Minnesota. So this is awful, but I would tell you, all of us as members of Congress face death threats on a regular basis. There have been just in the past year. This is accelerating in what's actually happening. Flippant to not only put people online, but to move from yelling at people online to now saying, I'm going to come kill you, I'm going to kill your family, I'm going to threaten you, or I'm going to just tell people I know where you live and I could come kill you at any point. This constant culture that is growing and the threats that are coming out online is destabilizing to a nation. So we as a nation have to learn how to be able to speak to each other again, how to be able to disagree. But yes, we all face fears and threats that are coming at us constantly, but that cannot deter us from doing the job that we have been asked by our state and by our constituents to be able to do.
Okay, it's done. I strung it up, shined it up. And now I'm going to let it sit and keep retuning it. It's holding its tuning fairly well already, but I like to let it sit for a day and just keep retuning it up. But I used Novus number 2. It's a kind of a plastic polish after I finished everything, and kind of a buffing polish. You apply it with a paper towel and then buff it with some, say, microfiber cloth. Then I strung it up. I put, you put graphite pencil lead in whatever slots you've got. So I have pencil lead in the slots on the saddle. More importantly, pencil lead in the slots on the nut, because that just helps the string. It kind of lubricates, so the string will glide more smoothly when you move the strings, like string it up. And it seems to be set up well as far as the action, you know, how high the strings are. And new strings always sound good, especially after they've loosened up and stay in tune. But I haven't played steel string guitar for a long time, so I can't really, you know, play it that well. Let's see, it's going flat. Arthritis in my fingers. But yeah, it has a good sound, and when it loosens up and really the strings get used to the guitar, then it'll sound even more full. But what's nice about the fix that I had to do is that I forgot that it's down here, and so you don't really notice it that much. You know, it's a little bit noticeable, but at least it's solid, and it's down here. If it were up here, it would drive me nuts, because then I'd be seeing it all the time. But one thing I did find when I was taking the strings off, the old strings off, was that it was kind of hard to get them off the tuners, because they were passed through the tuner peg hole twice. I mean, passed it through once, and then someone passed it through a second time. You don't need to do that. and it was very hard to get the string off. And so basically what you do when you string it is you put the string on, make it about that much longer, and then that point is where you'll actually start, give it that much slack. Start and put the string through the hole and then wind it, and the first wind of the string goes above the string that you've already put through the tuner hole, and then you kind of bend the string up to kind of hold it. And then as you keep winding from the second wind, winding all the way till you're done, it's underneath that string that's through the hole. And so what that does, the winding above and below kind of locks that string in place. And so sometimes I think people put the string, I don't know how they can fit it, but put the string through the hole twice. I think probably in the attempt to lock it, because they think the string will come out, but it won't, not if you wind it this way. So anyway, so that works. And then after you've wound it, and you kind of, as you can kind of see, I kind of bend that string that goes through the hole up a bit, and then clip it close, and it'll hold. And so you do that same thing. Usually the strings go around the tuner peg 3, and maybe 3 times, or 3 or 4 times, especially the smaller strings will go around more. Yeah. So I'm gonna let the strings get used to the guitar and stay in tune for another day. So any day from tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? Wednesday. Tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or I could just bring it well, no, I'd rather not bring it Sunday, because then you don't want to leave the guitar in the car because the heat. So just whatever day is, say from tomorrow onward, that is convenient for you to come, that I can bring it over to you, then it'll be ready. Okay, this was fun. I learned a lot. It's not perfect, but it's not bad either. It's right there. And you kind of see a little bit of the edges are a little bit darker, but it's smooth. And this bottom one was no problem because it didn't crack. You know, it was just a little bit loose. And so it was good for me to learn how to do this. Alrighty.